Makes sense.
Oh god, it's so stressful. There he goes with those like up B
Yeah.
cancels or whatever. I can't believe I didn't know Pichu could do that. Are they just into it now?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a,
Just an
it's
okay.
FD?
actually a crew battle.
That's kind of messed up.
I'm assuming we're gonna be getting into it here in just a second.
You ever have somebody you don't know start like beating you up in hand warmers?
Not somebody I don't know, but even when it's somebody I know, I'm like, come on, knock that
Come
off.
on, man. Try to take this seriously.
Shoutouts to Dom Supo.
All right, let's get
He
it.
always did that.
We're going in.
Yeah, game one, we got Battlefield. First game of the tournament. Today is the one where Hoborg beats Fancris. But first, we've got Mounir versus Fat Tip, and Andrew's off to a quick start.
Yeah, you kind of see this matchup and you're thinking like, oh, like Falcon's gonna win. But whenever I see a low tier matchup, I think about it from the perspective of like, if you're playing this low tier, on the scale of matchups with this low tier, how good is the matchup for you? And if you're a Pichu and you run into a Falcon, you're kind of, I feel like you should be hype about it. You're like, oh, cool. Like this is one I can combo.
Oof.
As I'm saying,
Until that happens.
off the side 90 or 80 or whatever. But
still a decent start for him.
yeah, not bad.
Cleans
Pretty
it up.
even.
And
it's
I know
definitely
Fat Tip. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. It's definitely scary from the Falcons' perspective too, because of the punish game.
For sure. Yeah, Pichu can tech chase pretty well off of knockdowns because he's kind of fast, weirdly.
Yeah.
Oh, he went for the.
Yeah, went for it there.
But I was just gonna say, Fat Tip. He's been playing for at least a couple years now. So he's not a new player by any means, but I don't think he has proper Pichu experience either. It's still new enough that he's not gonna run into Pichus anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, even like I've been playing since the doc came out, and I don't think I ran into a Pichu
Yeah.
at Mounir's level or close to anything I have to worry about, because I think most of the Pichus you run into are just people who are like at their first tournament and they think Pichu's cute and they don't understand the like struggle that they're in for if they pick up the character.
And I'm not aware of too many Pichus that are at Mounir's level. I'm not aware of too many Pichus in general, but I think he's got to be up there.
He has to be. How many can there be?
That Thunder Jolt was so sick to catch him dashing in.
That was really good. And I wasn't expecting Fat Tip to go for the upbeat on shield on the platform at such a low percent. At like 10? Feels like it's not worth it.
Seems a little too early for that, I agree. But maybe he knew something I don't. Maybe it was I don't know. Sometimes I think players can lose track of percents too. And
yeah.
especially Pichu, like you hit Pichu and you're like, oh, he's going so far. It's gotta be like if you play on field.
And with something like that, like the up B is pretty reactionary. You kind of see the shield and you just go like, all right, here I go. And it's not like you're sitting there thinking like, oh, he's at 10. I can like, no, you gotta. If you're gonna hit it, you gotta do it. I can't believe pick up on tilt.
Gets the up there.
Yeah, there's the one massive problem with Pichu, other than like everything else, is his weight.
Yeah.
Like, Pichu's gonna die off the side at like 4 or like 80 to me.
Goes for that up B again.
Oh no. That feels awful.
Yeah.
I think so like that's kind of what I was thinking. Like the risk is pretty high to be going for it at 0.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially because he's there sitting on the platform, like probably thinking the only thing in his head, like, all right, I'm gonna shield drop counter hit if he comes up here. So like your reward is like 10% if it hits, and then if he shield drops and hits you, you're getting comboed for whatever he can do to you.
Exactly. Yeah, and plus, like, it would just be so much more advantageous, I think, for Fat Tip to just reposition when he's shielding on the side plat like that, and just be like, okay, shield drop, whatever, do whatever you want. I'm gonna punish you for it instead of just pressing buttons,
Yeah.
trying to hit him now.
And when you're playing a low tier like that, like you can really put a lot of the onus on them. If nothing huge happens, like no mistakes happen, and you're a lot of the time you can just better character the low
Hmm.
tier.
For sure. But it was a competitive game one.
Oh, you can definitely do it.
Fatip was even, he was controlling the pace of the match for the most part of it up
Mhm.
until the end there, or the unfortunate SD.
So
So now
where
he
do you
gets to
take
counter pick.
Pichu?
That's a very good question. I would think probably when I play low tiers, I just kind of default to like what are my best stages. Just
Yeah,
so I think he'd probably go for like a stadium or a dreamland, probably, just knowing that Falcon likes bigger stages.
I like that. Yeah.
He goes, okay, back to battlefield.
Hmm. I think
Good.
I don't even feel like because I was thinking sort of Yoshi's because of how light Pichu is, how early he dies off the side, but like you get that advantage here too, and you still got the room to use your dash speed and not get
Hmm.
suffocated by the.
Very true. Yeah.
My God,
He's doing so much, but he's still only at like 87.
he's
Feels
got,
so bad.
he's got so much work to do.
Good tech chase with the Nair there.
Mhm.
Getting him back off. That time.
Yeah, honestly, I was impressed he hit it once. That
Yeah.
like it has to take some SDI inputs to get there.
There's the
Oh
upbeat.
my
Oh
God.
my gosh, that's so good.
Yeah,
That's
like
clearly not ready for it. Who is?
yeah. If you've never played Mounir before, who's ready to like have to shield at center stage or like put a hitbox out? I don't know.
Yeah. It's like the extra long ledge dash. Oh, and he misses it there, I think.
Probably, yeah. My first thought was he was going for like the Pikachu ledge. That he just
Oh,
kinda...
maybe.
You ever looked at the hitbox on Pichu's up tilt?
I have not. Is it
It's
bigger than you think or smaller than you think?
surprisingly big and disjointed.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That was like one of my favorite things when the original like Uncle Punch training pack came out was to just turn on the hitboxes and look at like Game & Watch and Air, some nerdy shit.
Yeah.
Like there's some crazy stuff on really bad characters.
Yeah. Like Donkey Kong's up air is
Yes.
one of the best up airs in the game on one of
It's
the worst
ridiculous.
characters in the game.
And then there's like parts of moves that are really good, like parts of bad moves that are really good. Like
Yeah.
you talk about Donkey Kong, that up tilt comes out in frame 5 or something crazy.
Yeah.
Fast as hell. Anyway, every time it looks like Fat Tip's about to get a lead, Mounir is ending stocks like at
Yeah.
around the same percentage as Fat Tip's able to. Like Fat Tip gets a knee at 80, Mounir comes back, does a little two-piece edge guard,
Hmm.
dead Falcon.
I could see a little bit of that disjoint on the up tilt there, and there again.
Yeah,
It's kind of ridiculous. You're right.
yeah, it's not a move you'd expect to be attached to Pichu.
Yeah. These nairs are putting in work for him. Even if they're sending the wrong way, he's just resetting and
Yeah,
putting it
he's
back off stage.
he just outright beat Falcon's Snare with that one.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's labbed out like specifically going between the timings of the first and second hit, or if
Knowing
that really
Andrew,
does
it's very likely that he has.
yeah. I mean, it's like the type of thing you have to make use of if you're a Pichu main
Oh.
because you die off the side at
Yeah.
65.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
That's it. Just kind of throwing out aerials here, trying to make
Yeah.
something happen.
Stomps and knees in the corners, kind of going for haymakers. Like not the worst idea. It's really high reward in this matchup,
For sure.
but
Like here, he hits it. It might
Oh.
just be it.
yeah, just a little bit weird timing on the nair. Falls out before the second hit. Junior's playing it
Trades
safe.
with the nair there.
Mhm.
That might be it. Oh no, Falcon Kick's such a good tool to get back.
Yeah, and it's a little less scary to go low on Pichu because
Yeah.
there's no tail spike compared to like you go low on Pikachu, you just kind of jump from ledge tail spike and move
Yeah.
on. Okay.
Oh, that Nair's gonna do it.
Yeah, looked like he was trying to fade back the Falcon there. Got caught out with bad DI.
Yeah. Mounir beaten Fat Tip 2-0, but it was a close 2-0.
Yeah, definitely doable. I don't know. I feel like Fat Tip just kind of I don't know what to say. He
Nope.
like it was so he was playing so solid, and Munir just like makes so much of his openings that it's hard to call something specific out that you're doing really bad. Like you're losing to Pichu, so sometimes you want there to be like a huge glaring reason you're doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like it's like the when I'm asked like what am I doing wrong